Usually, the pathway that it takes is often if it's actually creating and developing these narratives, those narratives get developed in the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. There's a special office that works on these issues. Within the president's office, there's another office. Those narratives are developed there, or how they're going to treat or handle those narratives. That then moves into Russian state media platforms often. That's where those narratives will be given their first sort of international airing. Those narratives are then often picked up by influencers or proxies. This is really the gold standard. If they've made it from state media to local domestic influencers, that's a successful disinformation campaign. Because once you have local, say, ideologically aligned academics, former diplomats, former elected officials, who are amplifying those narratives on their own, that makes them believable more broadly in Canadian society, because these are people who don't seem to have any connection to the Russian government. And so that's the real, like I said, that's the gold standard. That's where they want those narratives to get to, is those influencers and proxies, so that they can spread more widely here amongst Canadians. Sanctions are critically important in this war, especially in the information space. What they do, especially when we place sanctions on RT, Sputnik, and other Russian state media outlets, it sends a signal that there is a cost, there is a consequence in trying to manipulate Canadians with information. And to any Canadians that might collaborate with those organizations, it sends a signal to them as well that there's a consequence for working with and collaborating and perhaps enabling these sorts of Russian state voices inside Canada. Canada's made a lot of progress in combating disinformation over the past 3 or 4 years.